Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and practicing. Thank you so much for dedicating your time to Kundalini Yoga and to your practice. I'm Amina. In this video session, I will discuss with you your Svadhisthana Chakra, your second sacral chakra. This is located in midway between your pubic bone and your navel. This is the base of all your creative power in terms of not only your existence, but also in terms of your productivity, as well as all of your accomplishments in life. So it's super important to have this area balanced for an overall well-being, and it also allows you to enjoy the pleasures of life without feeling any guilt. We'll begin by starting us off with a quick warm-up. During that warm-up, I will tell you a little bit about your Svadhisthana Chakra, and then we will move right in by tuning in to the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the infinite creative consciousness, and I bow to the Guru within. And then we will move right into the Kriya, which consists of 16 exercises in addition to a meditation. These will go fairly quickly. We'll spend about a minute at each exercise, okay? So let's get started. Please bring your hands up to heart center, angle them around at about 45-degree angle, and we're going to move our hands like so, okay? This warm-up will set your pituitary gland, and it will focus your optical nerve, and this will allow you to easier balance the second chakra. Okay. Please focus your attention at the tip of your nose. This will help align the optical nerve. This will stimulate the pituitary gland and allow you to connect a lot easier. This exercise is all dependent on your hands and the movement of your hands. So the more rapidly that you do it, the better. Okay? We're only here for a short time, so please do the best that you can.
As you're working on the warm-up, I will tell you a little bit about your sacral chakra. In Sanskrit, the name for the sacral chakra is Svadhisthana, which translates to sweetness. It's also known as the Spleen Chakra. The color associated with this chakra is orange. As I've mentioned earlier, it's located between the pubic bone and the navel. The element for this chakra is water. It represents flowing movement. Attributes that this chakra dictates are your emotions, your relationships, your sense of control, your sense of sensuality, pleasure, desires, sexuality, creativity, and healing. Physically, this chakra governs your lungs, your kidneys, your sexual organs, your pelvis, your lower back, your reproductive system, your urinary system, your bladder, spleen, colon, your small intestines, and your immune system. The glands responsible for this chakra are your ovaries and your testicles. The archetype for the sacral chakra is the lover or the martyr. The planet associated with this chakra is Jupiter and also the moon. In astrology, chakra is associated with the sign of Pisces and the sign of Scorpio. Crystals, gemstones, and stones that you can use with your practice to enhance the experience are agate, quartz, calcite, garnet, carnelian, orange topaz, fluorite, and diamond. Oils that you can incorporate with your practice to enhance the effects are jasmine, orange, mandarin, neroli, and ylang ylang. When your sacral chakra is balanced, you present as being someone who's more receptive, you're positive, you have a positive relationship to the body, you have an ability to accept change easily, you like to share your emotions freely and with ease, you're nurturing, you have the ability to express your feelings and desires, you have the ability to be creative and see different perspectives, you have an ability to let go, You're friendly, calm, and kind. You like doing things for pleasure and enjoyment without feelings of resentment and guilt. Will allow you to indulge in creative activities and will allow you to follow through with your creative ideas. You experience feelings of joys and passions. You're positive about life. If you're a female, you have regular menstrual cycles. You feel abundant and open. Have an awareness of the need to nurture your appetites, desires, and ability to know when enough is enough. You have emotional stability. You have the ability to comfortably express your sexuality and your sexual desires. You're able and willing to honor your own sexual boundaries. You're allowing yourself to feel. You acknowledge emotions and you're supportive in your relationships. When this chakra is out of balance, you present as somebody who's compulsive, obsessive, or controlling. You have addictions. You have feelings of being unable or unwilling to socialize. You have tremendous amount of guilt, jealousy. You have reproductive problems. You have disorders in the organs that govern the chakra, such as breathing problems or urinary tract problems. You have an issue of overeating or undereating. You repress your emotions. You have a need for new relationships or new environments consistently. You have overly rigid or loose sexual boundaries. You suffer from trauma. You have experienced feelings that you don't deserve pleasure. Experience an inability to express your feelings. You're overall negative, worried, or have obsessive thoughts about your sexuality and sexual desires. You have an inability to let go of the past. You link your self-worth with what you do or what you have. You suppress your natural needs or overindulge in desires. You overexert yourself and your energy. You suffer from depression. You feel unsure and uneasy when faced with sexual or emotional issues. You're emotionally dependent on people or possessions. Money or desires are a priority when making your choices. Contend to this chakra by grounding yourself in nature and nurturing your needs. You can show love to yourself. You can allow pleasure in your life. You can have a meal or a chat with friends, family, or colleagues. Do something that brings you pleasure and joy in life. You can be social. You can spend time with babies. You can express your sensuality. You can take time to rest. You can go for a walk. You can enjoy a bath or even practice yoga. Do anything that allows movements of the flow of your energy, such as dancing or swimming. Foods that you can eat that will support this chakra are bananas, water chestnuts, cashews, sweet orange foods, carrot, pumpkin, sweet potato, melon, squash, oranges. Also increase your water intake and enjoy the sensual nature of food. An affirmation that you can tell yourself or set for yourself for this practice is to mentally say, I honor my body, I deserve and gratefully accept pleasure and abundance in my life. I honor and proudly express my sexuality. I deserve good things in my life. I accept happy and fulfilling relationships in my life. Please continue with your hand movements.
If and when you ever feel sick, weak, or tired, you can do this for about 11 minutes and it will change your mental status almost instantly. So within 15 minutes, transform your entire mental thinking. And just a little bit longer. Good. Relax and rest your hands. Bring your palms up to heart center. Inhale deeply to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deep. Contract your sex organs. Pull your navel up and in. And hold. Good. Relax your hands and come into Gyan Mudra. Connect your thumb with your index finger and begin the breath of fire. So it's going to sound like you're hyperventilating, but you're not. You're going to be quick breathing through the nose, and as you're breathing, your stomach is going back into your spine. Okay? So let's start. We're only here a minute. Good. Inhale deep and exhale. Come down to a laying position. Lay down on your back. Okay. Place your arms flat on the floor, or you can also place them underneath your buttocks for support. You're going to lift your legs a few inches off the floor. It helps if you flex your toes forward to hold the position. While here, please start the breath of fire. If you're having difficulties holding this position or you're experiencing aches, please recite the mantra mentally, Sat Nam, truth is my existence, or I'm vibrating my existence. Good. Rest your legs on the floor and just rest here for a little while. Good. Come back to a seated position and to easy pose. We're going to extend our arms straight out to the sides, and we're going to rock back and forth, making sure that the movement is coming from our buttocks. Okay? So sway and start to the left, and then move to the right. Please have your visual and mental focus on the tip of your nose. And dip your chin in slightly. Breathe nice, long, and deep. Good. Inhale, come to center. And place your hands into your laps, one on top of the other. And just breathe here for a second. Observe your breath. Observe the energy circulating through your body. Good. Now slowly make your way into a frog pose. Okay, so we're going to lift ourselves up. Make sure that you're standing on the pads of your feet and that your heels are touching. Make sure that they're touching the entire time. Your fingers are touching the ground. We're going to inhale to come up, and we're going to exhale to come down. Please go at your own pace. It's not a competition. Just breathe nice, long, and deep, and do the best that you can. Okay? We're only here for a minute. Good. The next time that you come down, come back to seated into butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet together. Wrap your hands around your feet. Hold them nice and tight. Make sure that your spine is still straight. And we're going to flap our legs up and down just like a butterfly. Okay? Keep your mental focus on the area of your womb. So midway between the pubic bone and your navel. Contract your anus and squeeze it and hold it tight as you're doing this. It will help push the energy up your spine. If you're doing this correctly, you might experience subtle episodes of colors flashing before your eyes, or you might even see the outline of your body. If that's happening, please don't dwell on that. Just simply observe it, allow it, and let it pass. A few more seconds here. Good. All right. Now come to lying down on your stomach. So for this pose, we're going to go into cobra. So come into cobra and then come into plank and release. Come back. Put your hands to the sides with your palms facing up and place your head to the side. Okay? And again. So cobra, plank, and down. Cobra, plank, and down. Cobra, plank, down. Cobra, plank, and down. Cobra, plank, and back down. Cobra, plank, and down. Good. Rest your arms to the side. Rest your face to one side. And rest your arms to the side with the palms facing upwards. And rest here for a second. Good. Now come to cat-cow. With your hands underneath your shoulders, so kind of stack them, and spread your legs about hip width apart. So you're going to inhale to cow and look up to the sky and gaze up there. And exhale and arch up into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. To arch up as much as you can. Good. Inhale and come to neutral, come to center. Exhale and come to rock pose, sitting on your heels. With your hands on top of your thighs, flat down. You can either close your eyes or focus on the tip of your nose. While in rock pose, please start long and deep breathing. Good. Now we'll move into chair pose. So we'll come into a squatting position. So make sure that your feet are completely flat on the ground. We're going to bring your hands through your legs and you're going to touch the tops of your feet. Now if you can't do this, try the best that you can, okay? We're going to breathe long and deep here. We're only here for a minute. If you're struggling to keep this posture, please inhale and vibrate the mantra Sat, and exhale and vibrate the mantra Nam. This means truth is my existence. You're affirming that you're vibrating your existence. This will help penetrate through your ego and allow you to hold this position. Good. Slowly exhale and come out of the posture. And come down to lying down on your stomach. Bring your hands back and grab your ankles. Bow pose and lift your chest off the ground. We're only here for a minute, so please breathe nice, long, and deep. Please do the best that you can here. Don't strain yourself, but push yourself to as far as you comfortably can. Only a few more seconds here. Good. Release your feet to the ground. Lay your head down to one side and rest your arms against your body with the palms facing up. And rest here for a few seconds. Good. Now come back to a seated position and bring out your legs out to the sides. Stretch your legs out as wide as you possibly can. It helps if you flex your toes towards you. You're going to want to wrap your first two fingers around the big toe. And with your thumb, you kind of want to press firmly down onto the toe. So you're going to exhale to come down, inhale to come up, exhale to come down, inhale to come up. Do the best that you can. You don't have to go all the way forward. Just try the stretch, okay? Inhale to come up and come to center. Rest here for a few seconds. And come back to sitting in rock pose on your heels. Here, you interlace your fingers on the back. If you're a female, please interlace your left thumb on top and your right thumb on the bottom. If you're a male, do the opposite. So your right thumb will be on top and your left thumb will be on the bottom. Okay? We're only here for a minute. And we will bow forward to touch the ground with our forehead. If you are unable to touch the ground, please place a towel or a cushion on the ground to help you make that connection to the ground. Okay? We're only here for a minute. Good. Inhale, come back up. Now transition into celibate pose. Okay? So your legs are just a little wide, a little bit wider, and then you're going to place your buttocks in between the heels. So you want to try to get to touch the ground with your buttocks. Please place your hands on your thighs and focus on your third eye center. Okay, this is the point in between your eyebrows. Breathe nice, long, and deep while focusing on your third eye. If you're experiencing any tingling or any tightness in your legs, just try to breathe a little deeper. These will settle eventually. But the more you breathe, the deeper you breathe, the better. Just a few more seconds here. Okay. Now come back up to rock pose. So back on, seated on your heels. Maintain your hands on your thighs. Breathe long and deep. Only here for a minute. Please observe the energy that's flowing through your body right now. You may experience subtle energy sparks. You might even experience some color. Or you might not experiencing anything at all. It's quite subtle. And that's okay. So try not to have any expectations. Just relax, observe your breath, and observe the energy flowing through your body. Good. Now you're going to interlace. So we're going to interlace our fingers, connect the two index fingers together. We're going to raise our hands above our head, kind of squeezing against our ears. And we're going to start chanting. We're going to do the Sat Kriya. We're going to chant Sat and then exhale Nam. So we're going to inhale Sat, exhale Nam. And we're only here for a minute. Sat Nam, 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 Nam, Sat Nam. Good. Relax your hands down and move into Shavasana. So lay down flat on your back. So you're laying down flat on your back. You're surrendering to gravity completely and fully. Breathe comfortably, long and deep, and relax. We're here for 5 minutes. This is a reward for all this hard work that you just did. Observe all the energy through your body and enjoy this moment. Good. Slowly start to come back. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands. Draw your legs into your chest, your knees into your chest, and rock on your spine to come up. Now for the concluding part is the meditation. We're going to do Kirtan Kriya. We're going to chant Sa Ta Na Ma with each of our hands. Basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be connecting with our spirit and tuning our fingers. So they're going to be like an instrument for us. We're only here for a very short time, so I will start, and please join when you're ready. Sa Ta Na Ma, 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 Sa Ta Na Ma. Now whisper it. Sa Ta Na Ma, 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 Sa Ta Na Ma. Now chant it silently, mentally. Now silently chant it. Sa Ta Na Ma, 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 Ta Na Ma. Now out loud again. Sa Ta Na Ma, 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 Sa Satanama, 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 Satanama. Good. Now inhale deep. Contract your sex organs. Pull your navel up and in. Good. And relax. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to close this practice off by chanting Satnam 3 times. Inhale. Inhale deep. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. May the long-time sunshine shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Satnam. From my heart to yours, Satnam.